everybody, and welcome to Crossing Kin.
What the heck just happened?
The Sorting Hat spoke.
Oh, yeah. Vaguely remembered this thing from the Harry Potter films. That's kind of freaky.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Randy, and I'm not sure I like this.
And today, as maybe you could tell by our lovely talking sorting hat, we are doing a sorting session. So basically what this is we take a group of characters from a series and we sort them into the Hogwarts Houses. Special thanks to the YouTube channel Super Carlin Brothers for kind of giving me the idea for this. I will link one of the Super Carlin Brothers videos down in the description below.
This has got to be the freakiest Crossing Kin you will ever watch.
It's not. Calm down.
Okay, we are taking the television show NCIS, characters from the beloved CBS television show NCIS.
Currently renewed for season 21, assuming the strike ends soon.
Hollywood, get it together. That's all I have to say about that. This show, I can't remember any kind of phenomenon like it since perhaps Gunsmoke. We joined together as a family and just sit around and watch the exploits of this incredible Navy criminal investigative scene unit, which has changed over the years. But for our purposes today, we are going to be having an assist. I'm really not sure about this thing. We're going to be having an assist and using the Harry Potter houses to sort the characters from seasons
6 through 10.
6 through 10 of the television show NCIS into Harry Potter houses. This should be interesting.
The way we are going to do this is we will present a character and then we'll take a minute, think. I'll give a 3 count, 3, 2, 1. We'll both say our houses. If we agree, we'll say, yeah, of course, and move on. If we disagree, we'll have a little debate and see who comes out on top.
Well, here's the thing. For those of you who are not Potterheads, anyway, for those of you who like the Harry Potter movies but are just not, my grandpa used to say, all et up with it, this is an overview of the houses and some real very general characteristics of the 4 houses that are in the Harry Potter universe. I would love for somebody to go in and explore in a series of maybe a Netflix show or whoever owns the rights, HBO
Max,
and go and explore the beginnings of each of these houses.
Hey, a Harry Potter TV show's been greenlit, so there's no reason for, not having prequels.
Just for my 2 cents worth. But anyway, here we go. We have 4 houses in the Harry Potter universe. The first is Gryffindor. Their most unique characteristics are courage, bravery, and a strong will. Next is Ravenclaw.
My house!
Okay. Intelligence, creativity, and wit. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Then next is Hufflepuff.
His house.
My house.
Yes,
okay.
a friend of mine who is a Potterhead, she told me, yes, Dad is definitely a Hufflepuff. Hi, Kayla.
Okay. I've been called many things, but never that. A Hufflepuff is hardworking, loyal, and kind. Well, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. And now for the snake group. Anyway, the evil group. No! Sorry. Put your comments down below. Slytherin has the archetype of being the kind of spooky characters all through the Harry universe. And I'm not sure that that's always applicable. Based on their general characteristics, they can be nice people. However, they get perceived as a little bit different because their main characteristics are ambitiousness, being very cunning, and being shrewd. All are good characteristics given the right framework and the right character. Now, we are going to be taking the NCIS universe and putting it into this thing.
We are going to be placing the sorting hat instead of their NCIS ball cap.
Kristen, do you want to tell us who the characters are?
Yes, we are doing the lead Gibbs, Tony Anthony Donoso, Ziva David, Timothy McGee, Abby Shuto, Leon Vance, Ducky, Dr. Donald Mallard, and Jimmy Palmer.
Now, there's a couple of things you need to remember. If you're a current fan, you understand that some of these characters are no longer a part of the show. Specifically, Gibbs, Ziva, Abby,
Tony,
and Tony. So there's 4 of the characters, but we're choosing seasons 6 through 10.
This is the most beloved incarnation of the cast, I would say.
I would agree with that. Although this new cast is really, really, really winning me over.
Yeah.
So,
Like
hey, kudos.
Like I said, if you guys like this, we'll do a part 2 and do all of the main characters that we missed from both the previous 5 seasons to the more current batch of characters.
Okay, but for right now, season 6 through 10, the cast from NCIS and this thing. Okay,
The
so,
sorting hat.
Kristen, start us off.
All right, we have Leroy Jethro Gibbs. He is the leader of the group. He is a former, well, he says there's never a former Marine. He was a gunnery sergeant in his military days. He leads the group with, how should I put this?
Well, don't give away characteristics so we can put it in the right house.
He leads the group exceedingly well. He's definitely the father figure to a lot of them. He has the very unique head slap method of teaching as far as Tony goes.
He's a crusty military dude.
That's the word. Those were the words I wanted.
And that's not
a dig.
Absolutely not.
It's descriptive. We love Gibbs.
Yeah.
Gibbs is pretty much everybody's favorite character to a point.
And
so,
all of you other crusty military dudes out there, we love you too.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
All right, so Gibbs, you got your house in your head?
I do.
3, 2, 1.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, I mean, where else could Gibbs go? Where else could Gibbs go? The man endured torture. He's been blown up, and most of the time, it is for the sake of his friends and his duty. Like, there's nowhere else Gibbs could go.
No, dude's not backing down.
Yeah, and that is Gryffindor to a T.
Good. We agreed on the first one.
Yay! I guarantee you we're going to disagree as we go down the list.
Maybe not. You are my child. So.
Well, let's see. All right, who's next, Dad?
Anthony Tony Donoso. Donoso is next. Anthony Tony Donoso. Okay.
How would you describe him?
Donoso is this pretty boy who knows that he's a pretty boy, but he's always interested in learning, if for no other reason than to gain knowledge and to be seen as a better person, a better agent, always trying to become a better him, all the while being very vain.
All right, you ready?
Carly Simon could have wrote a song about him.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Slytherin.
Really?
Yep, I think so. He's ambitious, he is cunning, and he's shrewd. I think he's just, he will do the things that are necessary to get the job done. And sometimes skirt rules a little bit.
Yeah.
And especially if he feels like it's going to be in his own best benefit.
Yeah.
You chose which one?
Gryffindor. I chose Gryffindor because...
No, I don't think, no. No, I don't know. Strong will, yes.
Yeah.
Courage,
He has never left his friends behind.
No.
He goes back for McGee when they're running away from the dog.
There are, yes, but his overriding character is a Slytherin character.
When you were describing him, I'm like, oh man, that does actually describe him as Slytherin, but I had already picked Gryffindor in my head.
Yeah, so. He's a pretty boy Snape, baby.
All right. Tony goes to Slytherin.
Okay.
Up next, we have Ziva.
Ziva
David, the Mossad agent. Former Mossad, yes. She goes through probably the biggest character journey from introduction to her actress leaving the show. She's, bless her, I love her. She's one of the cooler characters on the show. She's mysterious. She's awesome.
But she still has much to learn.
She still has much to learn.
And she sits at Gibbs' feet to learn that, in a manner of speaking.
Pretty much becoming a daughter to Gibbs throughout the course of the show. All right, you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Gryffindor.
No, I think Slytherin.
Yes, she is cunning and shrewd. I don't see her as being ambitious.
She went through everything to become an NCIS agent.
Yes, but that's not ambitiousness.
It was. She wanted to be an NCIS agent, so she went through all of
because she was courageous, brave, and has a very strong will.
I think Slytherin, Daddy.
Okay, you have a right to be wrong. Moving on.
Alright, who's next, Dad?
Okay, Timothy McGee, the tech nerd. He is a so cool character. He has been the only character other than Gibbs. Well, he's the only character at this point. And Ducky. That's right. Who have been around since the first season. Yeah, he wasn't in the first episode, but in the first season.
I think Jimmy got introduced at the end of season 1.
So, season 1 beginning of season 2.
Yeah,
right.
So him, Jimmy, and Ducky are the only ones that are still on the show. Although I heard something that said Donald McCallum might be retiring, so it may just be down to McGee.
He's 2,000 years old, so it would be time. We love you, Mr. McCallum.
Yes,
absolutely
we do.
Love you.
We'll talk about Ducky in a little bit, but right now McGee.
Okay, right, McGee is going into one of a Harry Potter house, which would be his wheelhouse, baby.
McGee would love this.
McGee would love this.
All right.
Hey, Sean, if you're watching, we're coming for you, buddy. Here we go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ravenclaw. Seriously? He's a writer. He has developed a very sharp tongue, especially since Tony left. And he is clever beyond all means and intelligent. He's the smart guy.
However,
oh goodness,
he hasn't written a book in a long, long time. He is the second banana, happy to serve in that capacity. Okay?
He led the team before new dude showed up.
Yes, but he's happy to be the second banana. He's not that. He is very hardworking. His loyalty is unquestionable, and his kindness surpasses anybody else on the team, other than perhaps Jimmy and Abby. He is the agent. As far as the agents go, he is the kindest of the agents.
We're not going to be able to
agree to disagree.
Yeah. Up next
is Abby.
All right, Abby. Abby's going to be the easiest to sort, I think, but we've disagreed thus far. So
we've agreed on one.
1 out of 4. All right. So Abby is the scientist of the group. She's runs the lab.
Forensic expert.
Yes. And her actress is actually also. She holds the same degrees as Abby.
Correct. Right.
So that's impressive. She actually understands some of the technobabble she's spouting. Abby is probably the most endearing character on the show, I would say. A lot of fans stopped watching the show when she left, just because, Abby was Abby. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hufflepuff.
Yes!
This is a no-brainer.
Yes. I mean, you even said she is the kindest. She starts a fund every time somebody gets in trouble. She sets out these little coffee cans to get money to pay for Tim and Tony's legal fees.
Abby is the most empathetic character on the show.
Yes.
She sees the good in every person, even the evil people. Mm-hmm. She tries her best to see the good, which is a positive characteristic that's actually kind of missing from the show right now, if in my opinion. There have been some other characters who have come on to replace Abby, but they just don't quite live up to that empathy for victims as well as the perpetrators of the crime. So, okay, we agreed.
Yay!
Hey, that's 2.
Next.
that we've agreed. Director Vance. Very, very great character. We love the actor. We've seen him in a couple of things
Rocky
back in
Carroll.
his younger days. Rocky Carroll, yeah. He's directing many of the episodes now.
I think he has almost, at this point, I think he has as many episode credits as he does actual appearances. He gets credited in every episode, but he's not necessarily in every episode, and some of that is because he's not behind the camera.
And Mr. Carroll, you're doing a great job, we
Yes,
think.
the episodes you direct are among some of our favorites.
So, with that being said, Director Vance belongs in a Harry Potter house. Okay, Director Vance. Let's see which house we choose for him to be in.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Gryffindor. Well, obviously we are agreeing to disagree again. So, what? No.
Well, if you look at him...
Well, he's a politician, so I mean, I get it. Okay.
Part of it.
I will give you that. I will give you that. The political aspects of his character. Yes. Okay.
Especially if you look at like the first season where he appeared in season 6, where he and Gibbs are not, clicking on all cylinders, and they didn't really sort it out until close to season 10 when the team basically causes a mutiny against Van.
Yeah, and so I concede.
Okay.
Because of the political positions that he has to constantly take, because every politician is a Slytherin.
Well, also he was a spy. We delved into that a little bit in the more recent season that Leon was actually, we've dealt with that pretty much since we started getting history on Leon. He was a spy. So Slytherin.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I would agree. I will come over to the Slytherin side.
Do not call that the dark side. All right, who's next?
Next is a character actor. Now, I have to confess, I love this actor.
I do as well.
Because he has been around forever. In television and in movies. He has just... Go to imdb.com or to Wikipedia and look up this...
David McCallum. We were stunned. We had literally just gotten good into NCIS when my mother was watching a rerun of Perry Mason, and there was Ducky. And then I think it was you and Mom were watching The Great Escape, and there was Ducky. Yeah. And then, obviously, Man from U.N.C.L.E.
That to me is where when in one of the episodes that they have done, they matched David McCallum, the young David McCallum, so well in one of Ducky's flashback episodes.
Yeah,
it was so good. And there's been a couple of Man from U.N.C.L.E. references all the way through NCIS.
Most recently, there was one that we went on the floor laughing because they legitimately say Ilya Kuryakin. They say his actual name.
Yeah, Gibbs says it.
No, Gibbs says it back in season 1, but Ducky got to say it here in the most recent season because it was either a cover for someone. I don't remember the details, but Man from U.N.C.L.E. got a huge shout out in either the next to last or the actual last episode of NCIS from the most recent season.
Now that we've had the ad for
David
classic
McCallum.
television and David McCallum,
We love you, Mr.
let's
McCallum.
sort him into a Harry Potter universe house.
I feel like this will be easy. I feel like we'll agree, but I don't know. I thought we'd agree on more than what we have. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Ravenclaw.
Yes!
Without doubt.
Ducky comes to me.
It's so obvious. He is so smart, and the vast, Encyclopedia Brown knowledge that he possesses, especially in the earlier seasons when he gets to drone on about the things. You're just like, okay, get to the point, Ducky. I think it's.
He also has an incredibly sharp wit. It's very creative during the moments when he has to get himself out of trouble.
Right.
And just, Ducky, you are a prince. Come to my house, buddy.
Mr. McCallum, we love your characterization of this incredible character, and we really like anything that we've seen you in thus far.
And if you are indeed retired, then we sincerely wish you the best of times with your family as you enjoy your retirement.
You bet. You deserve it, sir.
Yes, you are a prince.
Now, our last character is one that was not in very much, if at all, in the very first season. However, season 6 through 10, he is an integral character. And the character actor who plays him is also getting the opportunity to direct some.
And write.
That's right. And write some of the episodes more recently. So, we are bringing to you Jimmy.
This guy has gone through everything in the show. He's become, for Star Trek fans, you'll understand this. He's become the Chief O'Brien. If you want to make the fans upset, like emotionally distraught, you hurt this character. And it's become known because that's what they did on DS9. They hurt the character of Miles O'Brien over and over and over again because they knew he was everybody's favorite. Jimmy has unfortunately kind of also taken on this role. Every time you see something bad begin to happen to him, you want to just curl up in a ball and say, "Stop kicking him!"
He is one of these characters that you instantly empathize with because of the way the role is portrayed.
Brian Dietzen, you do
Brian
a beautiful
Dietzen.
job.
We love you in this role.
So where does Mr. Dietzen's character
Which
of
house does Jimmy Palmer, Dr. Jimmy Palmer,
Doctor now,
fall into? So,
all right,
Dr. Jimmy Palmer.
You ready?
I think we're going to agree on this one.
I hope so.
We'll see.
3, 2, 1.
Hufflepuff.
Yes.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, it's one of those things. It started to describe him as kind, but that's one of the giveaways. I mean, other than Abby, he is probably the second most empathetic character to not only the people who he has on his slab, but also to the victims of the crimes that are perpetrated. Whenever he does get that opportunity to interact,
He's also fiercely loyal.
Fiercely loyal.
Like there was a moment recently in the show where he and one of his coworkers were in a bad situation and he refused to leave her behind even though it could have saved his own skin. And talk about hardworking. He's running the whole medical examiner's thing by himself.
without doubt. I mean,
As well as being a dad.
a single father.
And a bestie.
And, well,
to Casey and
that's true.
Wilmer Valderrama's character.
Yep. Nick Torres. So, Jimmy Palmer, we love the character. We love all of these characters.
We love everyone.
And there are a lot of characters that we left out. But like Kristen said, we chose the golden era, so to speak, of NCIS. Although we really, really do dig what they're doing right now. So we're hoping NCIS gets at least several more years. We know that the storylines can get repetitive. We understand. And there's a writer's strike. It's a procedural. So by its very nature, it has a flow. It has a pattern. It has just a structure by which it's supposed to go through. So please don't change that very much. And you will have loyal fans all belonging to Hufflepuff for a very, very long time. So, hey, that's our sorting video.
I think we agreed on about half. All right, guys, that does it for us today. Please be sure to like, comment, tell us where you guys think. Tell us who was right on the characters we disagreed on.
Absolutely.
Tell us which house would ultimately win between our picks. Be sure to share the video so more folks can see what we're doing here at Cross and Kin, and ring that bell so you're notified every time we upload. And please be sure to subscribe. It does help us out and gives us the warm fuzzies.
If you have a Potterhead in your clan, please, or as a part of your kin, please reference this video to them. We've had a lot of fun shooting it. Or if you like NCIS or have a friend or family member who are fans of the great television show NCIS, we would welcome them here at the Cross and Kin family.
As fun as this was, I would like to do more. So if you have a show, whether it be one of NCIS's spin-offs, the rest of the NCIS characters, or just a different show altogether, let us know down in the comments what show you guys would like us to sort next.
It is a great way to bring together eclectic communities of fans in a unique opportunity. I must confess, this was a lot of fun.
We won him
Still
over.
creeped out.
And again, special thanks to Super Carlin Brothers YouTube channel
For the inspiration.
Again,
Without
I will link to one of their videos down in the description. And please be sure to check out the rest of their videos. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, that is a YouTube channel for you.
Okay.
I think that's all we have to say. This should be our last video of September, so we're coming at you soon with some spooky surprises for October.
This wasn't spooky enough? Okay, I'm going to have to take extra meds or something for this. If October is coming up spookier than this freaky thing, okay. Well, anyway, from the Crossing Kin living room, I'm Randy.
And I'm Kristen.
We will see you soon.
Bye.